The 16th annual Baja Ha-ha, a sailing rally to Cabo San Lucas, which attracts over 160 boats each year. This is the story of Sally Lightfoot and her trip with the Ha-ha fleet and beyond, well up into the Sea of Cortez. All told, it was over 1,200 nautical miles and 3 weeks of fantastic sailing and amazing scenery and lots of new friends. Sally Lightfoot is our Corsair 31 Trimaran. She's not a typical design for the Ha-ha fleet, but is well suited for the event if you like to arrive early and don't mind getting a little wet at times. Sally is not a slow boat.
Amor, ya no corre sangre por mis venas. Amor, las cosas de la vida no se paran. Oh, amor, eres el sol que alumbra mi
Leaving Ventura, Sally was heavy with supplies. With all the water, fuel, food, and gear, Sally was carrying 50% of her weight in additional payload. But she still sailed sweet. A quick stopover in Avalon was fun. Ray, Anna, and I were there just long enough for breakfast and to say hello to the California state fish, the Garibaldi. The following day, we awoke in a beautiful anchorage in San Diego, and by the end of the day, we were in full tilt Baja Haha prep mode. Flags up, costumes on, and the kickoff party was ready to begin.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
We weren't the only ones in costume at the kickoff party. In fact, we didn't even come close to winning the contest. My favorite costume by far was the jellyfish.
Oh, that's bitchin'. Yeah.
The Krishnas needed to do some last-minute provisioning, including fresh produce and fresh beer. And that is how we spent our last day in the United States.
We were checking out. There was one checker who was checking us out. The other one behind us didn't have a customer, so she just kind of looked at us. Are you guys real, or are those Halloween costumes? And the other checker looks at her and says, "Those plastic things on their head means they're not real. Plus, they don't go out in public."
Oh yeah, aside from that, we're very real.
It's a real deal, man.
And look like it. Nice.
Finally, October 26th, the official start date was upon us, and 160 other boats. The parade out of San Diego was impressive, and the start was a pretty low-key Ha-ha style.
Well, so we are on station now. Most everybody's heading directly towards us. It's a long, long line. By the way, first three spinnakers drying in the fleet. First three spinnakers up and drying. And a beat Cortez in Cabo San Lucas.
By midday, we were in Mexican waters, and the biggest decision facing us was simply, should we leave the Coronado Islands to port or to starboard? The anticipated wind and large seas arrived on cue. I was a bit anxious about our light boat in these conditions, but quickly realized it was more fun than scary. We simply reduced sail and looked for waves to surf, all day and all night. Little did we know, not everyone in our fleet was having as much fun.
The 5 crew members were participating in the Baja Ha-ha race from San Diego to Cabo San Lucas when everything went wrong. They were about 200 miles southwest of San Diego Wednesday when they noticed several large whales around their 40-foot vessel. Then a whale whacked the boat.
Smack on the side, and whack in the back with a rudder.
And in came the water.
But we tried to pump the water out. I mean, the water was just gushing in. Within 7 minutes, the boat sank.